large chunks of the day painting, and Eric's mum has been here today. Bless her, doing quite a lot of the
You said Eric's mum and showed me as if I was Eric's.
What's it called?
Colour drench.
No, mist coat. Mist coat. She was doing a lot of the mist coat. And she also did the skirting boards largely as well, to be fair. I think I only did one coat of the skirting boards. I think your mum did the rest, really. Or you did a coat and then your mum. It's a shared effort.
I did a coat and then I did two.
Yeah. Oh wait, I know I did the skirting boards as well. Oh, I did the doors, sorry. Anyway, Eric's looking a bit dishevelled because he's painted the whole room pretty much.
Everything you see, I pretty much do.
No, I did all of the bottom bits.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, we've decided to colour drench the room. I think it's looking good. This is going to be our office. I've got the flooring ready for the weekend. So yeah, there's just a couple of like touch-up spots we need to do. I don't know if you can see in this little corner down here, but there's just a couple of patches where the paint's not as thick. But it's looking good. And we have spent like our evenings and some of my afternoons, like I spent this afternoon doing this since like 2:30.
From Sunday?
From
Monday?
Sunday?
No, it's Monday.
No, since Monday, yeah. Doing this room and getting it all painted because we had to do the mist coat. And also, it wasn't just us two, like Eric's mum has come over and done some as well, so it's taken 3 of us.
Charles Eileen!
It's just a lot, isn't it? Because like when you move into a new build,
I'm fucked.
they do all of that, like you move in, it's got white walls, it's got white doors, it's all like perfect. But obviously when we got this done, because we were keeping costs down with the builder, it was unfinished. So all the door frames were unfinished, the doors were unfinished, so they've all needed a satin wood finish to them. Also because it was like fresh wood, it took like 3 coats to look good, really. And yeah, the walls needed a mist coat and then more white so that it wouldn't soak up the green when we did the green. Also, going behind this radiator was a bit of a bitch because in new builds, they have those radiators that like pop off. This radiator is like fully secure to the wall, so we couldn't just pop the radiator off. We had to like get this long brush that goes behind it. But yeah, looks good. I'll turn the camera around. It is under no circumstances perfect because you can see that when I've done the cutting in here, it is slightly wonky. But we have decided to colour drench fully, so because the shape of the room meant that it would be hard to know which bits should be white and which bits should be colour. So we just colour drenched and I think it looks pretty good. I'm really glad ouch, I just walked in the footstool, but I'm really glad with the decision to colour drench actually. I think it looks good.
Yeah, this looks like that.
Yeah, I'm really happy with it. Anyway, off to bed now.
Bye.
And we'll be back to do the flooring at some point. Hello, so it has been a little while since I've updated this video. Mainly because I wasn't actually the one in this room actually doing the work. Sorry if you can hear Daisy's little tappy tap on the new floor. That's one of the reasons why I haven't filmed in here, is because we've been having a new floor put down by Eric's dad mainly. And Eric did some of it too. But yeah, I wasn't in the room doing it and I wasn't really involved in it, so I just wasn't filming any of it. But yeah, we've got a new floor. It's kind of hard to show you because there's stuff here, but it's lovely. I will leave a link to the exact floor down below if I can find it again. But we went for quite, they have like different, I think it's like AC1, AC2 or something around those lines. So we went for one with quite a high grading so that it's like gonna last, because this is obviously gonna be an office with like wheelie chairs and like things that move around a lot in here, so we didn't want them to scratch too easily. So yeah, we went for that kind of flooring. We also have the bookcases up, which we just, well, kind of, I need to put in all the shelves, but Eric built them today actually. Turned my own camera off there, my bad. Eric built those today, and then we've also attached them to the wall so that they are not gonna like fall forwards or anything, since obviously we've got a toddler and soon to be 2 kids. Yeah, so I'm gonna put all the shelves in today. We have all of the boxes from the house move that we are yet to unpack, because obviously we didn't have an office yet. We just kind of had like a temporary setup in the spare room upstairs. So now I can begin unpacking some of the stuff like books and all that sort of thing. We also got some new desks, which are what these boxes are down here, that I think Eric's going to try and build tonight maybe, or tomorrow. He's currently at IKEA because we were waiting on 2 cupboard doors for the bookcase, because we were putting like a small cupboard in this bottom bit, and yeah, we were just waiting for those to be in stock because they were out of stock at the time when we bought the bookcase itself. But we got an email today saying that they are now back in stock, so he's nipped to IKEA to go and get those. It could have waited till tomorrow, but he was saying that there was only like, the website said that there was only 2 in stock as it is, and we only need 2. And he was worried that someone would like buy those 2 doors tonight of all times. Although saying that, that's literally what he's doing right now, so someone might have, because he is, but you know. Anyway, room's all nicely painted. I think we just need to touch up a couple of spots, and we're getting there. Feels like we're going to have an actual office soon. It's so weird that this was a garage. Exciting. Oh, we are going to need curtains and blinds. I'm going to start putting the shelves in here and potentially unpacking some of these boxes. Returned from my IKEA, got the cupboard doors. IKEA. I've made a start on kind of unpacking, although it might shuffle around a bit. These bookshelves are a bit bigger than what we previously had, so, and also we did downsize quite a lot when we were packing up. So yeah, there's a bit more space, which is nice. It means that if we do get any new stuff, then we can manage. We're going to put a couple of doors on this bit, like right behind Eric's body. So we can put things like office supplies in, so I guess paper, stationery, stuff that we would prefer to be hidden. It also means that, you know, in the future, if we get some other storage, which I think we're going to get some storage here behind this door, we can also just take the doors off, maybe, but we'll see. We're getting there.
Hello. Are you doing a selfie?
No. So we're getting there with the office/garage conversion. Eric's built the desks and set up our laptops. That's my work laptop. That's my personal laptop, and that's my screen. Eric's got his all set up.
Hello.
We've got blinds on the way. We're going to get a curtain rod. I didn't know what to say there. I'm going to get curtains. I think we're going to leave the walls bare for a little while, just because we want to live in the space to make sure we know where to decorate. Also because these are sit-stand desks, so we don't really want to put much on this wall because obviously the desk will rise. We're waiting for something to come in stock from IKEA. It's like a little coffee table type thing to put the printer on. The printer's quite a big, like, it's quite a big A3 type printer. And then over here we've got the bookshelves, which we have made a start on. Couldn't speak there. We're going to put the wire for the Alexa like through the back of the bookshelf, but Eric's going to do that at some point. I think I'm going to put a plant on there, I'm not sure. Dog bed won't be staying here, and this is just like little last minute stuff that we need to sort out. But yeah, pretty happy with how it's looking. And I think, oh, hello. And I think once, Binks is here as well. I think once we start like living in the space and kind of knowing where to put things and whatnot, it'll be much better. Oh yeah, we've got a rug coming tomorrow. I'll be honest, at this point, I'm undecided on what to do about the rug situation. We had one delivered already. It was horrible. It was, yeah, well, we thought it was green, but it was blue. Well, we thought it was going to be green. but it was very blue when it arrived, and obviously it didn't suit the room. And then, yeah, I don't know. We had to pay money. Well, we are going to have to pay money to return it because it's from overseas. But yeah, we'll see what happens. We were just getting like a little runner rug for here for our chairs, but I don't know. We might not need it. We'll see. Yeah, cute. I'm really happy with the room so far.
Oh.
What are you doing in there?
She wants to be displayed.
But yeah, as we make changes as well, I'll continue adding to the vlog. I'm trying to update Fortnite at the moment. It's on 18%.
Oh.
We also need to...
What? Go to sleep.
Oh yeah, it's quite late actually, yeah. What I was going to say is we need to hoover the chairs because they're covered in dog hair. But yeah, and then after this, we can make a start on upstairs finally.
Ooh.
So I think it's about time that I update this vlog because it has been a little while. I actually can't remember the last thing I filmed, whatever it is just before this. But basically we are now working on the porch. Eric is currently painting in there. We picked our paint. I've just done the 3rd coat on this door because this door needed some satin wood on it. Typically we've discovered that the paint that we liked, and it was like the only paint that we liked, we tried quite a lot of samples. It's the Dulux Natural Wicker. Apparently they're discontinuing it off the shelf. So I managed to find 2 massive tins on Wix. That's now out of stock on Wix. I think I must have got the last 2 or near enough, some of the last ones. It's nowhere else online, but I did manage to find someone who was selling some unopened tins on eBay for actually relatively cheap. So I got those 2 tins as well, and hopefully it'll do because we're doing the porch. We're also doing like the whole living room in that colour as well, and it also goes all the way up the stairs. And I mean, it's gonna be hard to show you, but at this top of the stairs it's like a really high ceiling, so it is quite a lot of wall to paint. So hopefully having all of that paint will work, and if we end up needing more, we might have to get it colour matched and made. I don't know. I don't really know how it works, but yeah, like literally tried all these different samples here. And then this one is Natural Wicker, and it's like perfect warmth for the room for how dark it is in here. And it was like the perfect beige, wasn't too yellow, wasn't too orange. Wasn't too grey, wasn't too dark, wasn't too light. It was just like perfect. So yeah, hopefully we have enough paint to do it all. We've also, if I can show you, leveled the floor. It's not perfect because we did do it ourselves, but it will do the job because it's to go underneath tiles. New front doors ordered. I don't know if I've shown you the office recently. I think I showed you when the floor was done and when we were putting up the bookshelves. But, well, it's a little bit messy in here at the moment, please excuse. We're still waiting for a little table to come to put the printer on. And I do still, like, some of this stuff down here needs a good organise. But the bookshelves are pretty much kind of done. In here is, like, paper and, like, notepads, stuff like that. I've got a few things to put away. We've got our desks, which are, like, sit-stand desks. I mean, my desk's a little bit of a mess at the minute. But yeah, they have these, like, let me turn the camera around and I'll show you. So it has this electric pad, and like you can save certain settings. So this is my desk and this is going to my standing position. So good. It's quite nice. Especially at the moment, as a pregnant person, sometimes I need to stand, sometimes I need to sit. I need to keep like changing position quite a lot because I get uncomfortable. But yeah, anyway. Put it back down to my sitting position. We went for a rug runner for under the chairs. It's not the prettiest rug. I think it does the job. We just needed one of a very specific size that would fit both our chairs, so we didn't have to get 2 rugs. We've got our blind. This is the same blind as the one that we got in the living room. It seems to focus better when I'm not on a wide lens. But yeah, that's the blind. It's just from Blinds to Go. It's a made one. We're not going to bother with a blind up there because, I mean, no one's going to be looking from above. So we've got a blind. We're going to get some curtains at some point. But yeah, we are getting there. Hello, Missy. Did you just push the door open? Yeah. We're getting there. We've got this little table. Oh, these are birthday presents for people. Actually, no, it's fine because we definitely will have gifted these to people long before long before this video goes up. Yeah, we're getting there. House is proper messy, I'm not gonna lie. Like literally, I think we're gonna have the laminate done over the Easter weekend. We're gonna have that done throughout the whole downstairs. And like I said, we're gonna be painting here, so we're gonna peel in this wallpaper off. We have been living in a bit of a pigsty, haven't we, Eric?
Yes.
We're getting new carpets upstairs. We have sold Eric's car. Hold on, let me turn the camera around. Because Eric is a full remote worker and I kind of like work from home a lot. I'm a hybrid worker. Also, I'm going on maternity soon anyway. So we were like, we literally don't need 2 cars. We live right next to a metro station now, so we don't really need... yeah, like Eric's car was not being used. He was only really using it like once a week. And that was more so just to keep it running, because he literally could have just used my car as well, because I was always like, yeah. So we decided to sell it. So we've got a bit more money now, which means that we can get the flooring done properly, because we were going to try and do the carpets ourselves, but I think we're actually going to get fitters to do it now. And we are getting a fence outside. Again, we're going to get a fencer to do that now, because Eric's dad had offered to help. But it's quite a big job. It's quite a big space to do. It's not like a little bit of fence. It's quite a big, yeah, it like runs along the whole side of our house on a brick wall, and then it goes like into the garden and at the back. And it's also like behind our house is a little stream, and there's like a drop. So I don't really know how you would do the posts like at that edge safely without anyone getting hurt. And I didn't want Eric's dad to like get hurt falling into a stream or something. So yeah, we've got a fencer sorted. We've got a tree surgeon coming out on Friday this week. So it feels like things are like going a bit more now, because for ages it felt like we were just waiting for the garage conversion to be done. But now we can actually get other things done. So yeah, exciting times. We need to pick curtains. We're getting the telly put on the wall, because it's something we've wanted to do for a while. We knew we were going to move house in the old house, so we didn't. Also, new build walls aren't particularly sturdy. So the wall we're putting it on here was the wall between the house and the garage. So we know it's a brick wall. It should be nice and safe up there, hopefully. And if we get it done professionally, it should be pretty sturdy. So we're going to have someone come out and do that. We've been quoted 130 quid, which includes them supplying everything, including like the bracket, wire casing and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, exciting times. Finally getting the ball rolling, getting things done. I don't know how long this vlog is or going to be. I'm not sure if it's ending here or if I've got a little bit more to add. Maybe I'll add more from the porch. Oh, our tiles have come. Have I showed you the tiles? I don't think I have. I'll show you the tiles quickly. So these are the tiles that we have bought for going in the porch. If I look at it with my hand, like they're actually quite large. Like this is like one tile. I don't know why it's like this, but yeah, we'll leave these linked down below. They're so pretty. I love the design. I think they're like both modern and kind of like classic at the same time. Hello, are you just everywhere? Yeah, we'll leave them linked down below if I can find the link for it. I think they were from Planet Tiles. They're porcelain. Oh, sorry, Buffy. I didn't mean to flick your nose there. But yeah, we're going to put these in the porch. And I think they will look lovely with that warm beige colour. So, yeah. Tiles ready to go. Hello, hello. Yeah, no, you're just everywhere, aren't you? Because there's a few more things going on. Everything's looking a bit messy. But it's because we've begun painting in the living room. And I think it's going to be hard to tell because the colours aren't that dissimilar to what was already on the wall. It is warmer, so... I mean, I might turn the camera around as well, but we've painted this wall because this TV's getting hung on the wall soon, potentially today if the guy can make it, if not then next Wednesday. So we've painted that wall, that's had 2 coats. We've started painting this wall, but we haven't finished it, like around the radiator, because I was also painting the radiator. But yeah, it's kind of like a warm toned beige with slight peach undertones, I would say. I've also finished painting all 3 doors downstairs. So I've done this one, done the cupboard and done the office. Also finished painting this windowsill because it was looking a bit grubby. So that's done. Oh, I don't know why, but Buffy is like obsessed with this room. The second this door's open, she's like, I must be in this room. Yeah, no. She's so cute. We also have, are you sniffing me? Go. We also have a tree surgeon coming today who is going to be clearing the back of the garden, and I'll try to show you, but the sun is right there, so I don't know if it's going to be like a glare. Behind this fence, our boundary actually goes a bit further back. There's a little stream back there, and the boundary goes to like the middle of the stream. So we have asked a fencer who is coming out next week to take the fence back as far as he can. That's safe, obviously, because there is a bit of a drop to the stream. So as far as he can try, but there's quite a lot of like trees and dead trees back there. There is a tree preservation order on, which is why we're using a tree surgeon. He came out and identified which ones were under the preservation order, so they are not being touched, which we actually like. We do like that there will be a bit of privacy in the summer still. But yeah, all of these like little ones at the front, and there's quite a lot of like debris and like ivy and stuff there. So he is coming out today and is actually going to just clear all of that. He said he'll cut a little hole in the fence, but to be honest, because the fence is coming next week, I'm going to tell him that he can just, you know, don't worry about the fence, just take a whole section off if you want. But yeah, and then while I've got you facing this way, this is the wall. I really don't know if you can tell, and please excuse the mess, but yeah, this is painted. This side is not, so you can, I don't know if you can tell, but it's like a warmy beige. Anyway, I'm gonna have breakfast before I start work. This is our new shoe rack that's gonna go in the porch. And I think later tonight, after we've both finished work, we're just gonna crack on with painting. I don't know if I've spoke about it in a vlog before, but we were having an issue with this. Yeah, it's still doing it. So we were having an issue with this. And we didn't want to basically pay a lot of money to have someone come out and change the windowsill, because people were saying that it's like not attached to anything. So we thought we would try drilling 3 small holes there, and just sticking some expanding foam in it, and then just kind of covering the hole. But yeah, it hasn't really worked. And when I was spraying the foam in, to be fair, I did feel like it was falling into nothing. So honestly, God knows what's under this windowsill. We might give it another go, because it does feel a little bit better, I think. It's definitely better here, so it's definitely like doing something here. Might do a bit more over here at some point then. And then we're going to sand it and paint it. Radiator's had 1 coat, but it needs more. But yeah, it feels like we're getting somewhere with the house now. And hopefully it'll be better once the TV's on the wall. We're actually going away on holiday in a couple of weeks. We're going to Haven in Berwick. And Eric's dad is going to do the... Oh, actually, I think you can compare from here to here, because this hasn't been done. But yeah, Eric's dad's going to do the laminate throughout the living room. So, which is why there's paint all over the floor when I've been doing the door. Because I thought, we're going to get new floor anyway. I literally don't care if it gets on the carpet. So, yeah. Anyway, living in a bit of disarray. But it's going to be lush when it's all done. So, you can see where the previous garden went back to. The fence has come down a little bit that Eric's just done. But yeah, basically there's a river down there. We're going to extend the fence from here to here. So it's actually like a good amount of space. Then it'll go from here, slight diagonal to here, and then obviously back to our garden again. But yeah, you can see literally where there was a previous patio here, and yeah, anyway, they did well to get rid of all those trees, to be fair. And there's like hidden like we couldn't even see these before because there was loads of like ivy and plants, and some of these are like under the mud. So yeah, hopefully we'll have a bigger garden next week. So we're making a start on the tiling. Me and Eric are going to do this completely ourselves, so hopefully it goes okay. We have tiled before. We've tiled the kitchen backsplash in the old house, didn't we? And that went okay. And I did do a video about that, so I will link it. But yeah, never tiled a floor. We have obviously levelled it with a self-leveler, which again was a DIY job, so it isn't perfect.
What?
But yeah, let's see how this goes. Eric, you're standing on that tile. Anyway, yeah, love it. We've painted in here as well, so this is the colour the walls are going to be. I do love these tiles quite a lot, actually. Very pretty. I need cloth. Just a cloth. I also don't think this is going to last the whole lot.
Are you joking?
I'm trying not to do too much more thickly.
Tell me you got the last one. Ooh. It's the last one, mate. Go on. The very last one. Go on, mate. Get right in me shot.
Flat. Look at my leg. I hope it washes out.
And what do you want to say about this floor?
I'm never doing it again.
Never.
This is our floor forever now.
30 weeks pregnant. I'm never going to do it again.
Just tiled all this. Eric did all the cuts earlier, but I've just actually tiled it on my own at 30 weeks pregnant. I'm well pleased with myself. Although... What?
Hour 20?
Do you think?
Yeah, it took me 6 hours.
I mean, it is a small space, but look at my leg as well. I need to take my clothes off straight away and put them in the washing machine. And I am going to go have a bath because I am disgusting. So these are the tiles. We're getting some coat hooks up. Put the cap in. We're going to have two, so we're going to have one here and one along that way. This is going to be our shoe storage. Those baskets are temporary. They're not very aesthetic, but I couldn't find any others at the time that were the right size for that kind of space. But yeah, got a couple decorational bits going on. We're getting there. So today we are getting a new fence. The back's being extended out to our full boundary. So it's going to be this fence and all the way along here, all the way down here, and a new gate at the end there. And we do have a company coming out to do it, so once it's done, I'll show you what it looks like.
A bit of breezy country on a sunny Friday. I don't know about you, but I'm having a lovely time. This is Magic Radio with Lady A, Need You Now. Ace of Base, The Sign. First single I bought. Guilty pleasure or just pleasure? It's just a pleasure, is it? It's just a pleasure. Ace of Base, The Sign on Magic Radio.
It's a lovely Friday. Warm Friday. What is that?
So the garden fence got completed today. Also, sorry about the noise, we live near a school. We've got all of this extra. So basically the fence was like right up here. We've got all of this extra garden now that where you could see there was a patio from the like maybe previous like ×3 owners. But yeah, all done. They've matched it to this fence and they've made it go diagonally down. And we've got the new gate at the front, and they're also going to send her a quote for a new patio, so hopefully we can get a new patio. But yeah, it goes all the way down to there. We've got a nice new gate. We're going to put a little lock on it, like a padlock. But yeah, Eric's cracking on with the floor in here. I'll not get too close because the radio is on. But yeah, skirting boards are off. Gonna do self-leveler, and I'm staying upstairs pretty much the whole time.
Wash it up immediately.
It's fine, I'm gonna get new slippers.
Do you want to do this one and go make another bag?
Not really.
Yeah.
My glasses are gonna fall off the edge into it.
Go on, lads. Go on, lads. Whoa.
So it's the next day. Thanks Daisy. The concrete floor is done. We're not getting the laminate for another week, so we have to have a concrete floor for a little while. Lydia's got a pen on her face because we've been outside, haven't we? We've been outside. And I'm gonna open this rug so we've got something to sit on for a little bit. You're gonna open this with me? You gonna help? Well, Mummy needs to use the scissors, okay? Yeah, you can help. Wait. Excuse me. Yes, take it off. Oh, it's still got more wrapping on it. Hold on. Wait. Can we unroll it? Can you help me? Yeah, you push it. Rolly, yeah. Thank you. Wow. Look how tall that is. Taller than Mummy. Does it feel nice? Mummy, sit? Okay. Don't think Buffy will come sit. Daisy has though. Hi Daisy. Okay. So obviously it needs to kind of like flatten, and then this all like will puff up a bit because it is meant to be like kind of shaggy. Do you like it, Daisy? Oh, that is Binks's collar, isn't it? Yeah. I forgot to put him on it this morning. Put it on him even. So yeah, this is going to be our living room rug. So I thought I'd just get it out now. Binks is outside, baby. We'll put it on him as soon as he comes in, okay?
I was going to stand on it. Watch it the way. Excuse me.
Let Daddy stand on it.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
You're going to ask Mama to go up, like. Yeah, it's Mama to come up, like, right?
Dizzy!
Easy.
Oh. I'm sorry, Lydia. took your biscuit. That wasn't very nice of her, was it? Oh, it's okay. We'll get you another biscuit, okay? Another biscuit. Yeah. Oh no! It's okay, she's playing with it.
Sorry, I know this is rude. Thanks.
I have no idea if this is a new vlog or if it's a continuation because I can't remember what I haven't filmed. But this has been by far the worst wall in the house and Eric's been doing it all himself, bless him. Yeah, this is the small room, so this is what's going to be the new baby's room. And Eric has been trying to remove all the wallpaper, but it was so old that basically the wallpaper had separated into two. So like the front layer came off and then it had like an under layer still on the wall. Is that what you meant?
Yeah.
So that's what's happened here. Anyway, got some of this stuff that needs to go in the loft. I've brought up the paint samples for baby's room because we did have one over here called Wisteria by Rust-Oleum. But it looks way more like dark and purple than what I wanted. I wanted like a nice lilac colour, like a light colour. So we bought the whole like purple, oops, dropping everything. Bought the whole purple like pack that they had on the website. So I'm going to put these on the wall. I'm going to sort through this quickly and then got some clothes to put in the wardrobe that's in Lydia's room that needs to be hung up. So we're cracking on. So these are the, obviously we had more samples, but I've already decided that they're too dark. And these are the options. I think I'm leaning towards this one. Eric, which one do you prefer?
The one you want?
The one I want. Yeah, I think I like that one because it's like, if I stand out the way of the light, it's like not too dark, not too light, but it's also not too purple. And I don't know if that makes any sense to anyone. Like that one's quite blue. That one's really purple, really dark. That one's really light. Like it's almost white. That's nice. And like that, I just don't like that at all. Anyway, Eric's measuring for the dodo rail. The dodo rail. The dado rail. He has taken all this off. I don't know what we're going to do about this wall, but we're going to have to do something. And then I'm basically, I mean, our house is so messy, but I'm going to start hanging up clothes in this wardrobe as a temporary measure until we got our own. Eric has just bought, I bought a new rail. It was really high up and I literally cannot reach it even if I stand on something. So we're going to fill those bits in at some point and then put a shelf up above this rail instead. Because realistically, this is going to be Lydia's wardrobe and she doesn't need a super high up rail either. Anyway, gonna hang up what I can. Got quite a lot to get through in about 45 minutes before I have to go pick Lydia up from nursery. So let's see what I can do.